your own with the chat.
Okay. Sherry McDonald's already in there.
Oh.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, she was getting harassment over in the other show. I don't blame her.
Yeah. I had to mute you. Not mute you, but mute my other YouTube. Oh. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
It's Karen Booth, the one that's in England.
Oh.
Across the pond. Hi, Why Not Hidden Treasures, Kathy.
Hi,
and
Kathy.
Cindy Rosen. I was not able to get a hold of Valerie today, but I did not call her. Because I've been calling her at like 8 her time, or no, actually 7 her time, and waking her up, and I didn't want to do that this morning. Good morning, Frankie Spies and Shantae.
Hi, everybody. I can't see the chat.
She's driving.
You know, I got this auction pickup to go pick up today. They don't open till 10. Why do people have businesses when they don't open before 8 or at 8? You know what I mean? Who opens a business at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. All my thrift stores don't open until 10.
Huh?
All my thrift stores don't open until 10.
Oh, I know. I hate that.
Mm.
It's like, you know, I like to get my stuff done right away in the morning.
I've been up since 3. But I had to do that because I have work tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go in at 11 tonight. And then, okay, so I have to go in at 11 tonight. And I get off at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's going to be Friday. And so Friday night, yeah, it's Topless Thursday. And of course, I'm not topless, but it was just a ploy.
What?
The name of the show is Thrifty Topless Thursday.
Oh, Jesus. Well, let me take my shirt off. No. I scare all your viewers away.
Good morning, Hake. Hake says, oh, man, Topless Thursday.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. That's what Sherry says. It's clickbait.
Oh,
yeah. I've been listing this morning. I've been listing all the little things that I've been finding at the thrift stores because I've been trying to go like every day so that I can see if I can find something else for the auction show that we're going to be on Saturday night on Dwayne's auction show. Frankie Spine says, oh, just a ploy, putting top back on now. Why you delete why you take your picture off, Nikki?
What do you mean?
We like to see your face, your other face.
Oh, I'm in another screen right now.
Oh.
Checking something out, so it does that automatically.
Oh, okay. Hi, Val. Good to see you.
I had to see if I had any money.
Any money where? Bitcoin?
In my bank.
Oh, eBay.
I'm going to the bank right now. I gotta go get some money. I had to see how much I had in this account.
Bridget says your real face. Yeah, we like to see your real face. We like to watch you drive. It's funny.
I could turn it on so you can see all the freaking snow we got.
Did you get a lot?
Not for us, no, but for maybe you guys, it might look like a lot of snow. So you got no banks.
We have none now. Right now, we have none.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys got a lot more than we do because we have none.
This is actually nothing for us.
Yeah.
We usually have twice the size of snowbanks than that. 3 times size. guys. Anyways, I'm at the bank. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't want you hearing my account information so you can steal all my not money. All the money I don't have.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Frankie's fine says we're supposed to get a foot of snow tomorrow. Yeah, we're supposed to get some tomorrow too. Maybe even starting today. It said like 30% or something. But oh man, Bridget says we're expecting 14 inches starting 10 p.m. It was freaking 64 yesterday. Yeah. We did not, we had a meltdown here. Like it was warm. Oh my God, it was so nice yesterday. It was like 53 yesterday. And to us, like in, you know, the end of February, that's amazing because usually it's still like 30, 30 degrees, something like that. And for it to be in the 50s, we're like, I just felt all day, I felt like I need to be outside doing something, and so so I sat outside and soaked up the sun a little bit yesterday, but for the most part I was inside. But like, yeah, we have no snow whatsoever. Yeah, that's a long time to be on the road. What are you doing on the road today? Going to fix something? Because Val and the etc Emporium, aka Valerie, she has her and her husband own a heating and cooling business also, along with her doing eBay on the side. So yeah, you can get some stuff done if you have some pictures taken. That's awesome. Oh, she's going to buy a travel trailer today.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's going camping.
We had a pop-up for a while and I sold it to the neighbor this probably a couple of months ago. I sold it to the neighbor for cheap. He got it for really cheap. And but I just wanted to get it out of my yard because I didn't use it. And I was worried about the mice tearing it up and stuff, because I wasn't pulling it out, and fixing it up or anything. You crumbling your 20s?
Yeah.
They're too crisp. Yeah. I do that too.
My husband hates when I do this. He's like, why would you do that? I'm like, so they don't stick together. He's like, oh my God, that is so dumb. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
They stick together and I end up giving people double 20s and then I end up losing money. Right. What the hell else do you want me to do? At least this way they come apart.
I lick them and...
Oh, no, I don't lick them.
I mean, I don't lick them like that. No. I lick my fingers and rub them together, and, crumble them up. And
if he was here, he would be bitching so bad right now. He's going to do that.
Why not? Says oh wow, that is smart. Val says, well, my way of camping, most don't consider camping. Well, yeah, but the older you get, and if you can get a travel trailer or pop up or something, it's so much better on your body than sleeping in a tent.
Now see, they're all separated and I don't have them sticking together.
Hi, Sabrina.
And when I put them in my wallet, if I don't spend them too fast, they will flatten out and they won't be sticky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called glamping.
Yeah, glamping.
But I like being out in the wilderness and stuff like that, and cooking. Oh, that's my favorite. I love cooking while we're camping.
I don't like cooking in the camper.
No, 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 not in the camper, outside.
The
I
only
love
time I cook in the camper is if it's raining or something.
yeah,
Otherwise, I prefer to do it outside.
I love cooking outside in the wilderness because it's like you have the smell of the wilderness, and so it's like pure air, pure fresh air, and then you put that smell of the food like bacon and fried potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And then the
Like
bears
I
come and
love
eat it.
that smell. Oh, it's so addicting to me. That's like one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I love camping is the
Yeah.
smell of fried potatoes on a camp stove.
Oh, I make fried potatoes on the campfire. Oh, it's so good. Put them in
Oh yeah.
aluminum foil with butter and garlic. Yeah. Mm.
Oh yeah. So good. You
I
guys might
have.
not know this about me, but like a couple of years ago, before we moved into this place, we got caught in a situation to where the place that we lived in, it was an okay. We lived in a trailer. Like everybody lives in a trailer here. Like Nikki said before, like everybody in Michigan lives in a trailer. No. Uh no, we lived in a trailer and it was actually down the street from where we live now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say trailer, I mean, like a mobile home, yeah. And so it's not like a little, I mean, a little place or anything, but it's got 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And our place, that we lived before, it had 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, big, nice, living room and everything. But the landlord didn't want to ever fix anything. Like I would send him a list, and it was getting to where I was sending him a list monthly of stuff that he was supposed to fix. And like, we lived there for like 6 years, and there was stuff that he was supposed to fix when we first moved in, and he still had not fixed it. So, every once in a while he would come and, act like he was going to fix something, and then he would just rig it, and it would just be stupid. Anyways, so I had this whole list, of stuff that he was supposed to fix, and he didn't want to fix anything, and he basically tried to push us out, tried to, what do you call it? Uh, what do you call it whenever they make you leave?
Evict you?
Yeah, he tried to evict us. And I've never gone through that in my life. Like, I've never had that happen before, to where, he said that there was so much stuff to fix that he needed the place to be empty to fix all of this stuff. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help us, that's putting us out on the street, you
Yeah.
know. So actually, for us to save enough money to get into another place to where we could have the dogs, have room for all of us and everything. Um, we we were looking for a place and couldn't find anything that would, find something that would take dogs. I didn't want to get rid of my dogs. I'd already had them for a couple of years, and
Mm-hmm.
they were part of my family, and so we were really trying to find a place. And so we were living actually across the street at there was a guy that my husband grew up knowing, and he had a place across the street from where we're living now. And so what we did was we bought a pop-up trailer, a pop-up camper, which is
Mm-hmm.
very small. If you guys have ever been in one of those, it's very small. But we had a big tent that we put up, and we put all of our stuff in it. Like everything that we brought from that house, minus the furniture. Like, we didn't bring a lot of our furniture with us.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got rid of it. So we put everything in that tent, that like our clothes, and I had a small like dresser in there, and stuff like that. And then we put a pop-up next to that. And that's what we lived in for 2 months.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 dogs and 4 people.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It was pretty damn crazy. But you know what? Like, you learn things about each other.
Yeah.
Living in that close of space, you learn more about each other than you just would not. I mean, we thought our house before was small, you know, for all 4 of us and the dogs and everything.
Yeah.
And then you go into that small space and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, okay, well, we got to do this so we can, you know, find another place. Well, it just ended up being that the place across the street from where we were camped out at, the place across the street was they were moving. And so we got in touch with the landlord, and she loves animals and stuff like that. She has animals herself, and
That's good.
she knew that we had 3 small dogs, and so she wanted us to get in here. And
Good.
so we came in, we cleaned it up, and they said that, you know, for us helping cleaning the yard and, you know, and the place inside and stuff, that that was enough for deposit. That
Nice.
was, you know, basically our deposit. So we were able just to move in with, you know, rent.
Nice.
And I was, you know, it was like a blessing kind of, you know. And it was just so weird, you know, the circumstance. It was almost like we were supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So, you know, so we lived here for, I think it's going on, oh, it's going on 2 years this year, I think.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, I mean, but that whole thing with, you know, living in that camper, it's just it was just a crazy experience, you know, because we were cooking outside. To go to the bathroom and shower and stuff, we were going in his house.
Yeah.
And actually, like, there was some people down the street that knew what we were doing, and they didn't agree with it or something. It wasn't like we didn't have like stuff all over the place or anything like that. And it was the middle of the summer, and people have their tents and pop-ups and everything out in the summer anyways.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to go to the township and complain that we were camping in a yard.
Mm.
And they came and told us that we can only do it for 15 days at a time, and then we had to move it, and then go, and we had to get a permit. And it was just stupid. It was just really stupid. So, you know, we did a couple of different things with that, you know, what we had to do, and we made it work.
Yeah.
So it was just a crazy experience.
I hate nosy people.
I know. It's
I mean,
like,
I could
what
see if
damn
it was like an
business?
eyesore, you guys were a bunch of riffraff, you know, trashing the place or whatever. But
Right. No, it wasn't like
you know,
that.
if
And
it
we had
wasn't
all
like
of our
that, who
stuff.
gives a shit?
Like, we were very organized about, you know, what we were doing. Like, we had all of our, you know, all of our stuff in that tent, which was zipped up. Nobody could see anything,
Oh.
you know. And then we had the pop-up in front of that. And, you know, it was like, what damn business of it is yours
Mm-hmm.
that there is a pop-up tent and then a tent behind that? And, you know, I mean, barely you barely see us or hear us, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're all the way down the damn street,
Yeah.
you know. It's not like you're experiencing anything from us anyways, like, unless you just drive by or something. And by the way, it's like, this is a tourist town, and people have tents and pop-ups and trailers everywhere in this town,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So it was just a pissy situation to where, you know, they they had no right to complain. I don't think, but
Yeah.
That's just me.
Especially like if like Gary's aunt and uncle before he died. They used to go to Texas every year in their travel trailer, and then they come up here in the summertime and live in their travel trailer.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever bothered them, but that
Right.
was their home.
Right.
So what would it matter if they came to visit for, and they would come up here for a few months, during the summer, June, July, August. So they were living in their travel trailer through 3 months. What
Right.
would be the difference,
Yeah.
That's like one
So
time. That's like one time I slept in my car at Walmart because I was tired and I didn't want to drive home until I was awake enough to drive home because it's a
right.
distance to my house. And if you're tired, it becomes a really long drive to my house. So, anyways, I took a snooze in my car in Walmart at night. And, excuse me, and I was right by a camper. They called the cops on me. The cops came and said, "You can't sleep in your car." I said, "What difference does it make? He's sleeping in his car." He goes,
Yeah.
"Well, that's a camper." I said, "Yeah, so his is just bigger than mine. How do you
Oh
know
my
this ain't a camper
gosh.
to me?" You know? I said,
Wow.
"Really and truly," I said, "I'm only sleeping here for, maybe a half hour to 45 minutes to just rejuvenate myself so I can make it home."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm not sleeping in my car. I was just taking a nap."
That's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, since most Walmarts will allow you to camp.
That
And
summer, I saw this family had a camper. There were two families. They must have been traveling together. They had a camper at Walmart. They had their rug set out. They had their grill out. They were playing football in the driveway. I mean, the
yeah.
dog was out there. I mean, I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was like it was a damn campground. But yet they're gonna yell at me because I'm taking a little nap in my car.
Yeah, stupid.
It's like there's a prejudice against people that are lower income or you know,
Right.
or that look like they're lower income or whatever, you know.
Right. If they
If
if they
I was in a big
actually thought
fancy
you were
camper, nobody would have
homeless,
bothered me.
if they actually thought you were homeless and living in your car, I mean, why? I mean, for one thing, you could probably tell if you were living in your car,
Yeah.
but like I see people all the time and their cars are so like filled with garbage,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like they're living in their car,
Yeah.
and and nobody says shit to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but it is a prejudice.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're here with your dog sleeping in your car. It just doesn't add up. I was like, yeah, I'm tired and I don't want to kill me and my dog on my way home. So we
Right.
are sleeping in the Walmart parking lot until I feel good enough to drive all the way home. I said I called my husband and told him I was going to pull off and take a nap and not to expect me right away. "Well, where do you live?" I said, "I live in Poplar, Wisconsin." I gave him my address. I said, "I own my own home." I said, "I
Mm-hmm.
have a 25-acre farm. I'm not homeless." Well, then he acts like he doesn't believe me. I'm like, whatever. You know,
Yeah. Oh my
I,
God.
I'm clean. I'm not dirty. I had a decent car. It wasn't like it was a bad car. And it's like, you know, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Just leave
Just
people
like,
alone.
they got to be all up in everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And Val says with Nikki's luck, she probably had just gone to an auction the day before and had a car full of merchandise.
Looked like I was living in my car. Yeah.
You know, yeah, Hank says Nikki, we get all kinds of wildness up here at the nearest Walmart. Whole buses all spray painted, selling stuff. People come piling out to panhandle. See, like we don't have that up here.
No,
like
here either.
Like we don't have people on the street like asking for money or you know like with signs and stuff. I mean, in California, I seen that a lot. But here we don't have that.
Occasionally we have it here. And they found out that those people live in better houses than the rest of us.
Yeah.
And drive fancier cars. They found out it was a whole racket going on up here.
Sherry says, just me and my blow molds hanging out.
These are my friends.
Yeah, Shirley says some people have the idea they're in charge of the world. Yeah. And you know, hopefully, you know, a lot of people like that, they will have a circumstance that happens to them or somebody that's close to them that changes their mind about people. You know, and it's a lot of it is just, you know, if somebody is not wreaking havoc and you know, and they're not hurting somebody else and they're not, you know, offending other people or, you know, with their presence, then just leave them the hell alone.
Yep.
You know, and
I was parked in the back of the parking lot, not bothering a soul. No, you know,
yeah,
I wasn't like peeing on their driveway or anything.
Yeah.
I actually spent money on Walmart. I showed the cop my bags. I said I was in there shopping. So there was no reason why I shouldn't be here.
Right.
You know, I spent plenty of money in there, you know. I never get out of Walmart for less than 50 or $100. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, just leave people alone. Even if I was living in my car, leave me the hell alone.
Right. Yeah.
People are concerned when they see people, when they think that people are living in their car. Okay, so they're concerned, what are you going to do for me? If I was living in my car, really and truly, you're going to chase me out of here and tell me I can't live in my car.
Yep.
So what good does that do anyways? Why are you trying to make me feel better about them saying, oh, well, they're concerned? They're not freaking concerned about my well-being. They're concerned about how I'm making their tone look. Yeah. Or how, you know, that they have to see somebody sleeping in their car.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. You know, I watch these videos about these people that do live in their cars. And they choose to live in their cars because it's cheaper. And honestly and truly, if it was just me, I probably would sleep in my car or like a camper or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, definitely me too. Like I've already got that thought in my head that if something was to happen to Brandon and the kids wanted to, go out on their own and, I mean, my kids are close to me, my kids live with me and my son and his girlfriend, they live here and my younger son lives here. And, we all pay rent. We work and, help each other out. And, my kids know that, they don't have to want for a whole lot, because they are entertain, they entertain themselves, they have the internet and stuff like that. They're happy, Yeah. And, they don't need a whole lot to feel good about their life and, and stuff like that. They know what it is I mean, just like I told you, we lived in that pop-up and that was an experience. Even though, even in that pop-up, we had a TV, cable, telephone, internet, electricity.
You low life, Sally.
Now that's glamping.
I actually did get questioned about my auction stuff one time. I had to pick up my daughter. She had to be to work at 4 a.m. And I found out about this at like 1 in the morning. So I was like, oh man, I'm never gonna wake up in time.
Yeah.
So I drove to town and I slept in a parking lot in my car just so that if I did wake up late, I was only a few minutes from her house. But I
Yeah.
didn't want to go wake her up and sleep at her house, you know.
Right.
So anyways, I had just went to an auction like the day before, so my back seat was actually I was in the van
Yeah.
and it was full. And the cop was like, "You got an awful lot of stuff in your van." And I was like, "Yeah, because I'm an eBay seller and I go to auctions, you know." Well, where did you get all this stuff? I just told you, auctions, you know.
Right.
Well, why do you have it all in your van? You know, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, because I haven't had time to take it out yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, mind your own damn business.
Right. Yeah, Sherry says, I bet the kids have some fun memories looking back on that now, Sally, and learned
Yeah.
some lessons too. Yeah, they did. They did, you know, and I learned a lot too. You know, and we all learned a lot about each other because you have to put up with other people's smells and, you know,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
know, just being together, you know,
Somebody
so
fart in the
much.
camper.
You know, I was working and stuff, and I was working, Job was
I'll be right back.
working, and I think Jonah was working at that time too. Maybe not, maybe just going to school, or maybe he was out of school at that time. Yeah, I think he was out of school at that time because it was summertime. So, so, you know, it was like, you know, there were parts of the days where, you know, we weren't all at home, but it even though we didn't have a place of our own right then, we were still home because we were together. So it did have, yeah, them summer smells. But it was nice though because we lived under a pine tree in that camper. And so like you had the pine smell, like you'd wake up and the only thing is the dampness because it gets so humid here, like the dampness and if it would rain, and we had a lot of rain that summer. So the dampness of the camper, you know, would get inside and it was kind of hard to deal with that. But other than that, like we were still home because we had each other, you know. Yeah, humidity here in the summertime, especially when it rains a lot and stuff. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, we miss you, Lori. Mm. All right, get in here when you can. Yeah, so I mean, you just learn a lot about each other. Yes, I've been going to the thrift store and picking up a little bit here and there. Yesterday, I found a kind of good thing for the auction. I'm hoping it goes well.
Good. Are you gonna show it? Or is it a secret?
Do you think I should?
I don't know. It's up to you. Is it a secret?
Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there.
You don't have to.
Um, yeah, I'll show it. This is one of the things that I have. It's a belt buckle. And I seen this and I was like, that is so cool. And I probably won't ever get the chance to pick one up again because, you know, like anytime anybody sees anything with Confederate flag, you know, it's usually snagged up and, you know,
Yeah.
people keep them. So it's just, Brandon was telling me that it could be sterling, I guess, because like in electroplated or whatever. because it like rubbed off there. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about metals. Really.
I don't either. And
I don't
so
know
it
what they're
says
called.
2026. So it's super heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very nice.
So yeah, I like it. And I thought maybe I should try to find some other ones to go with it, like a lot of them,
Yeah, that would be good, nice. I have a bunch of belt buckles, but I don't know where the hell they are.
Hank says they're everywhere down there. I can't ever find them here. Yeah, and I know that eBay won't allow it.
Yeah. Well, there might be some belt buckle collectors on Dwayne's auction show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd see if you could find some more belt buckles to go with it. I think it'll go pretty good, I think. I don't know.
Well, there's, Hank says eBay won't allow it, but there's Confederate stuff on there. There's Confederate belt buckles on there. They just don't say Confederate on their listing.
Yeah.
They just say, yeah. They just get around it with the wording, so.
Yeah.
Lori says, I could do what Nikki does and come in from my truck, but then you'd have to listen to me bitch and holler at dumbass drivers. Shirley says, eBay has something against history.
I do that sometimes too. Well, they don't have a thing against history. They have a thing against controversy.
Yeah. Yeah, and if somebody doesn't like something,
it's
and
like
they push the envelope.
We don't talk about politics and stuff on here as much as everybody else because we just don't want the controversy. I mean, all of us probably can stand talking about, how Trump sucks or how Hillary sucks, or I threw that in there so I didn't piss off the Trump supporters or how anything. But other people can't handle that.
Yeah.
They get so angry about it that.
Yeah. So that's why we hardly ever talk about, controversial stuff because we're friends with each other and we know that everybody has their own views. Like if me, Nikki, and Jim and Tara are in a hangout together, we could talk about, our views and what we believe, who we believe is right and who we believe is wrong or whatever, and not get all butthurt about it.
No.
But when you're in a bigger forum and stuff, it's kind of harder to hold it together, because, sometimes people can't talk and get along with, and share their feelings about, what they believe is right and their views and stuff. So we don't even go there.
Yeah. And that's kind of the way eBay is too. When you're dealing with a public forum like that, or public thing, you have to watch what you say or watch what you let people post or whatever, because you can offend somebody.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, me personally, I'm against abortion. For myself, if somebody else has it, I don't hold it against them. Whatever, that's their business. But if I put that on Sally's page and talked about it, well, somebody that may have had an abortion, and it might have been a real hard thing for them to deal with and whatever, which I imagine it is, then they could get angry with me because I said that abortion isn't right.
Right.
Whereas in their position, it may have been, but still yet, I could still offend them by saying that. So, yeah, and then all of a sudden, now that person's got hurt feelings for one, which should never happen in a place like this, because we're here to have fun. And for another, you just don't, we can all talk about. There's plenty of other stuff to talk about than the controversial topics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was hoping to get a picture of this for you guys. I bet like Hank Allen Cash and everybody else don't see that every day. A dump truck hauling snow, but you can't see it from far away. They're doing snow removal right now because we're supposed to get a buttload of snow coming up. And so they're going along and removing the snow banks.
Oh, I see.
See, they got a little,
Oh wow.
I don't know if you can see that big snow blower there.
Oh yeah.
Stopping up the snow there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you guys see all that?
Oh
yeah. they've pulled all the snow off the side of the roads so that they can get rid of the snowbanks to make room for more.
Wow. Are you guys supposed to get more today?
Not today. And if I think next week we're supposed to get a buttload of snow. Yeah, I was hoping to catch one of the dump trucks full of snow. I thought that would have been cool for somebody like in Florida.
Yeah.
Duluth don't do this as much as like Superior does it all the time. They're all winter long. They're always removing snow.
Yeah, they pile it somewhere else. They pile it up,
Yeah.
Somewhere at the end of the street or something,
Yeah, or out to the dump or something, or open field.
Yep.
I always said I was going to call the city and tell them to bring it out to my house so my kids had a big mound of snow to play. Wouldn't that be awesome? You can make a hell of a sliding hill at your house if you collected this shit all winter long,
Yeah. We like watching you drive in your little town, Nikki.
Well, you're going to see me go through Superior, Duluth, Hermantown, Esco, Scanlon, and Cloquet. Because I got to go pick up my auction winnings at 10 o'clock.
What did you win?
Those 3 of those keyboards.
Oh, cool.
I was going for 24 keyboards. I only won 3 of them because my show was that night, the night it ended, so I couldn't keep on them, And I was trying to get this Iki Language Master. The highest one I saw go for like $134. I think I was like Abe Lincoln. Anyways, it went for like $134 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I was winning it at like $2, and then somebody outbid me during my show. I had only had like $5 on it because I thought, well, it went for like over a week and nobody bid on it, or almost a week, and so I was like, well, I think $5 should be good,
Yeah.
And because this auction is notorious for. If somebody's got higher bids on it, they're notorious for making sure you pay that amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this auction company, I don't put in my highest bid. I play it a little bit. But anyways, yeah, somebody outbid me for $8 on that thing. I was just like, son of a bitch.
Wow.
But whatever. There'll be other things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a school is closed. I love school auctions, and if that would have been a live auction, I would have gotten all those 24 keyboards, and I would have gotten that Language Master. So I wouldn't have gave up till I did, but because those 24 keyboards, they were like 30. The lowest they went for was $35 a piece, and so my potential of making money was, I was willing to spend like $120. And maybe more, but my first guesstimate was I was willing to spend $120, and my potential of making was like $864.
Wow.
So that would have been a nice. But now I paid $15 or $17, excuse me, and I have a potential of making like $100 to $120, something like that.
That's still good though. Yeah.
Yeah, and all of them that are listed, they sell. So it's not like, I'm not gonna have to sit around with them. But I was kind of looking forward in getting the 24 because some of them I was going to keep for my nephews and nieces' birthdays
Right.
and give it to them. And then it would have been like giving them free birthday gifts, you know.
Yeah.
But oh well. These are keyboards that musical keyboards, and they have like software for them and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they're pretty interesting. Anyways, maybe I'll keep one for myself and play with it. I don't know.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we got vibration going.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
I had to move my phone because it's getting hot.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go get another phone cord and see if I can get that to work. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm noisy. I don't have my headphones with me either. If it gets too noisy, tell me.
No, it's good now. It was just where it was
okay.
sitting. It's fine now.
Shut
just pay attention to your road.
I am.
Yeah. Hi, Mario. Hi, Sassy. Yeah, Fishing and Picking says they dump the snow in the rivers and I think he meant around here, so and sound here.
See, that's Duluth. We're going into Duluth right now. I don't know if you can see anything.
Yeah, we can see it. Nope, not now. It's sideways.
Is it sideways?
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Fishing and Picking. He says the sound, which is a body of water.
Oh. My phone's freezing up.
Uh-oh.
Well, the Samsung phone, for some reason, is now, I thought maybe it was something that I downloaded on my phone.
Yeah.
That was giving me advertisements on my phone.
Uh-huh.
But my husband and my daughter are both having the same issue with their Samsung phones.
Huh.
So I'm assuming that Samsung is putting ads on our phones.
That's weird.
Yeah. Because now we have all these ads that come on our phones, and it's like crazy.
Good morning, Carla. Carla says, very pretty, Nikki. I may be up that way this summer.
Oh, nice. Over by the paper mill. This is the area that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Of Duluth. Our house is no longer there, but the paper mill bought us out. Now it's an industrial area, not a residential. But
yeah. Mario says, my husband got an LG phone and he has ads also.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, if they're what they're doing. My phone is getting hot. Yeah, if this gets too loud, let me know.
No, that's fine now, Nikki.
Okay. Yeah, it's all dead here right now because it's wintertime. In the summertime, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Huh.
I suppose you can't see much from my dash, but
No, we could see the road. It's good.
I'll show you over this way, maybe. You can see. I don't know if you can see much over that way.
I'd rather see from the dash. I like to watch you drive where you're going. Yeah, that's good. I think it's fun.
That's I-35. Goes from here to Texas.
No, Mary. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
What?
She says, so you can see the crash coming? No, she's not a crash. She's a good driver.
Yeah.
I could tell.
I'm professional.
I could tell she's a good driver. She's a professional. Valerie, are you in here? My other Valerie. Not Val, but not Texas Val, but the other Valerie. My sister. She keeps messaging me on Facebook.
Oh.
I was like, girl.
She feeling better?
I don't know. Let me see. I think I seen something about her saying that she didn't have a good night last night. Yeah, she didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, someday this summer I'll either have to take the drone out, take some footage of Duluth, or have my husband drive and me take some footage of Duluth. It's really pretty up here.
Yeah. Now she's in the chat. She's watching. Valerie, everybody wants to talk to you.
Everybody's worried about you.
Everybody misses your face.
I wonder where Tara and everybody is this morning.
I'm not sure. I think Jim just put something in the chat. A teddy bear or something. Oh no, that was Jessica.
Oh. And I see Facebook chat popped up, but I didn't read it because I'm driving.
Yeah. Yeah, we missed you, Valerie. Valorize.
Yeah. My autocorrect always calls her Valorize.
I thought
Every time
so.
I type her damn name, it comes up as Valorize. What the hell? Is that even a word? Even on my computer, it comes up as Valorize.
Texas Valerie says, my view on IH or Highway 35 is not as clear as yours, Nikki. Lots of traffic.
Oh yeah, there's hardly. And the only time we have a traffic jam up here is if there's an accident, and that's not very often.
Yeah.
Usually they get the accidents cleared up pretty fast, and we don't have a lot of traffic up here, which is nice.
Yeah.
We don't have any mountains here, but we've got hills, big hills.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now I'm on top of the hill. I went up the hill. But it was nothing. It's not like a mountain.
Hi, Karen's at the beach.
Elevation or anything, so it's just a hill.
Yeah, that's how we are too. We have those little hills. And we have some big hills too.
Yeah. Yeah, we have big hills, but Duluth is one big hill. Duluth is built on a hill.
Yeah.
So you're gonna sleep today, I suppose, huh? You gotta work tonight.
I slept last night though till 3. So I'll probably just take a nap at like 6 or something. Oh, Valerie says, I think I overdid it yesterday and I paid for it last night.
Oh my. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. You gotta
Yeah,
end up
you
getting
gotta take it easy, sis.
Yeah. Everything will be there when you're getting better. Yeah, but I suppose, I mean, she's the only one. She's the only one the only income, so she's got to
Yeah,
keep her income going too.
yeah,
That's tough when you're sick, and you're the only income coming in.
yeah.
Pretty hard to take days off that way.
That's true.
I mean, like you're the only income coming in too. But if you absolutely had to, you could have Brandon do stuff for you or whatever.
Right, right.
Or me, I can have Gary package my stuff or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't trained Ringo yet to do eBay listings, so she's got to do it
Yeah,
herself.
she definitely needs to get closer to some family. I mean, she's got Rose there and Walter, but um, and I know that they're important to her, but she needs to be either, by me or by my other sister or by my brother or by her kids. And I know she wants to be close to her kids. So I think that's where she needs to be. But she's gotta she's gotta get to that point to where she can move. She said she had a horrible coughing fit and almost thought about calling 911, but she got through it. Wow. Yeah, that's awful.
Sometimes I lose service along here, so hopefully I don't.
You're good so far. It's very pretty.
Yeah, usually there's a lot more snow. Usually you can't see the grass sticking up through the snow or the weeds through the snow. But the last few years, we just have not had the snow like we usually do.
Yeah.
But March is a big snow month, so we'll see. But they say we don't need the snow this year as badly as every other year. I guess we got plenty of rain last year.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of flooding. So I guess they're kind of hoping for not as much snow this year.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is here too, because we just got that big rain. We had like 2.5 days of rain. In between having snow. And so that's why we have no snow now.
Yeah.
The rain took it all away.
Tomorrow we're going to where I'm going right now. but the pickup is only today. I was hoping they would pick up tomorrow because we're going to. This is where we go to the casino at. That's where I'm going. I'm not going to the casino, but I'm going to the same time. And this is the same casino when I say I'm going to the seafood buffet, which we're doing that tomorrow for Gary's uncle's birthday.
Yeah.
So I was hoping they would wait till tomorrow, but no, they want it picked up today. I'm like, son of a bitch. But that's all right. It doesn't. It's only about 20 minutes from Duluth, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
See, now I'm already in Cloquet, so.
You're where?
I'm in Cloquet now. That's where I'm picking up. That's where I'm picking up.
Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. But now I don't remember. I gotta look. I don't remember where Cloquet School is.
Mary says, Nikki, is that the one in Danbury?
No, I'm in Minnesota, Cloquet, Minnesota.
There's Jim and Tara, Carrie.
I'm worried about Valerie.
Yeah, me too.
Since we've seen her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Is she feeling it better at all? I see she's talked about her coughing fit.
I think she's feeling better, but she said she thinks she overdid it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You know, she was thinking that if she got up and around, that it would start, you know, moving that stuff out of her chest.
Yeah.
You know, and coughing comes with that, you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess one good thing is, I guess if you're coughing, at least it's maybe breaking it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary.
I'll be right back. Yeah. I'm figuring out where I gotta go.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows, I'm off the road now.
Okay.
Here you are.
Good.
I am. I'm pulling into Quick Trip. I'm pulling into Quick Trip in honor of Jim.
Oh, not Quick Trip.
Just for you, Jim.
Yep.
Watch out, I gotta go get something. Move it.
What's a Quick Trip?
I'm here for you, buddy.
Have you ever even been inside that Quick Trip in Eagle River?
One time just to get money out of the ATM.
Oh, you
turned around and walked directly out. I didn't look at anything.
He doesn't look at anything. He goes in, uses the ATM, and that's it.
They're like, wait, you want some free milk?
Yeah.
In a bag? No, thank you.
No. But now, like the Shell station here, now they have free ATM. That is one good thing. Quick Trip made the other gas station have a free ATM. So now Jim's all happy, so you can just go to Shell and have free ATM. So.
Oh.
Anyway.
I'm so confused. They're not making their site is not easy to see where the other auction is. I could look through all my mail, but I went through past auctions and it's not there. That's weird.
Sounds like Quick Trip scrambling your internet.
It sounds like they're trying to get you stuck in the Quick Trip loop so you never leave.
Yeah.
So those TV sets on the gas pumps, do they scramble your internet? Putin's in a big leatherback chair back in Russia going, yes.
Can you guys hear music?
What'd you say?
Can you guys hear music?
No.
Okay. There's music playing at the Quick Trip. I didn't want to.
Oh, no. I'm not monetized anyways.
Eventually it
Do
might
what
be.
you want to do.
509 Carlton Avenue.
Can't hear it.
Okay, good. You have like the best music at Quick Trip, always.
Mm.
God damn it, now I forgot what the address was.
Well, we're not getting monetized now that you're dropping GDs.
Just remember 55720.
55720. I'm writing it down because I can't remember shit.
I don't know. All right, what's that zip code I just gave you?
55720.
Thank you. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Okay. Oh, Valerie said she was trying to get all the auction stuff together. She probably just did too much.
Oh boy, poor Valerie.
Yeah, it sucks when you're sick and you have to do shit, you know? Like, it's better if you could just lay around and not do anything.
Well, she gotta get better for Saturday.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, Mike put in 55720. Valerie put in 8675309.
Think that. You were all serious.
That's funny.
Actually,
She said sales have been steady though, so that's good. I haven't had anything since day before yesterday, except like bids. I've had bids on my auctions, which is good, but I still need the sales, the daily.
Yeah. Yesterday picked up for us, so I was glad because I went and paid my mortgage with that money. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but it was one huge item was most of it. Actually,
yeah, that's true. We knocked off 2 larger. I think there was 2. There's one real big one, but yeah.
But usually we sell like a ton of little stuff, and we have not been doing that. It's weird that it's really dropped down, and I'm wondering if people are taking their tax return money and going buying big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's because I'm like, wow, it should be tax return season. People should be spending money like drunk sailors. But I don't know if they're taking all the car lot or what they're doing with it. They're not spending it with us.
Yeah. I gotta get some pictures done today.
I gotta do those pictures for that auction thing today.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that too.
So you got 5 items now, huh, Sally?
I have four lots and then 1 single item. Yeah. Sure do.
Cool.
I was showing my belt buckle off, and I asked
Jim's-
Nikki, should I try and go find some more belt buckles? And she said,
Yeah.
you know, it'd probably be good if, you know, you had a lot of belt buckles, you know, to put together.
Yeah, that's probably true because you are selling to other resellers, really.
Yeah.
I have one single item, and then the rest of the stuff are lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I got another belt buckle yesterday, but it's not, it's from 1977.
What's it of?
Tennis.
It's an odd subject for a belt buckle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just picture tennis players being like the belt buckle wearers, but that's me.
I know.
I'm prejudiced against tennis players.
It's pretty like vintage.
Well, that would be quite a combination.
Like if you could think of somebody in 1977 playing tennis, then you could see them wearing this belt buckle.
Yeah, but
I'm
if you
picturing a guy with a cowboy hat, a bro stash, a pair of Levi's jeans or Levi's cutoffs with the belt. Marlboro Red.
The other belt buckle she has would be the total opposite end of the spectrum from tennis.
Right.
Rebel flag.
Oh, she got a flag. Okay.
You can see just the white shirt with the little white shorts.
Yeah.
And the tennis shoes with the belt buckle that has a tennis guy on it.
Oh.
Well, when they're wearing it, the Hank Williams Jr. is blaring in the background.
That's too funny.
The Dixie Racket Club.
Oh. Ew. I'm gonna put this in a whatchamacallit. It weighs more than I thought. Where's those flat rate envelopes?
Oh, you might have to go up to the thing.
Where? Well, you go get them. I'm not going back up there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I have a bunch of drafts that I gotta take pictures for today. Close to 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Thank you.
Oh. That gravity, it just pulls everything down to the floor.
Yeah, that's a problem. Did you hate it when you thought something was going to go first class and then you weigh it and then you realize it's not going to go first class?
You waste a bag and everything.
Yep.
I like it when it's 1 pound, 1 ounce. You know, one.
Yeah, this is like 1-2. Yeah.
That happened to me yesterday. I think it was 1-2.
Yeah.
I already had it in a bag, and I'm like, just throw it in a freaking padded.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just wrapped this stupid catalog up, put it in a Mylar, wrapped it up, and then it's over the weight. So then I just put it right into the priority padded flat rate.
Nope.
I'm back.
Back.
Hey, since you're back, I'm gonna run and go pee.
All right. Oh, I gotta use my. Yeah, look and see here. I bought a new cord. I'm sure this is $12.99 down the freaking tubes because I'm sure it's not gonna work.
Oh.
I think it's just my port. I don't think it's my cord. Gary's got a buddy that fixes phone. I should have him take it to him. What are you guys doing today, Tara?
Well, I'm helping Jim pack, but I want to go down to Rylander. I gotta go get some stuff, and so I'm trying to talk Jim into going to Rylander with me. Today's our kid's late day at school, so I like to go to Rylander. I mean, and I gotta go to Menards. He's all like, I gotta pack.
She knows she's got to get us like set where we're going to do something. Otherwise, I'm going to be like on her for afternoon delight.
Get out of here.
There goes that sexual harassment in the workplace again.
Whoa. This is the last thing anybody wants a picture of.
Jim and Tara bumping uglies.
Yeah, don't ever say it again, Nikki. I don't want to hear those words out of your mouth again.
Jim started it.
Yeah, but he didn't use that kind of descriptive language.
When a grown-up man and a grown-up woman love each other very much.
You're making me fall out of love with you. Let me put it that way.
Oh, what?
So you're getting your auction pickup, I take it?
Yeah, my big whopping 3 keyboards.
What?
Not the 24 I wanted.
How far of a drive is it from where you live? Is that north of?
It's south of Duluth. It's only about 20 minutes out of Duluth.
Oh.
So it's not terrible. I mean, like, I come to Duluth and Superior every day, so I don't even count from my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I had to come to town anyways to help my daughter move or pack, and do while she's at work.
Yeah.
And so I'm just counting from Duluth to here, so it's only about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
Not even 20 minutes. Yeah. So.
I would never let my mom help me pack.
No, and me helping her pack means, Mommy, will you do this for me?
Oh boy.
Pretty much I'm thinking is what it means. Because she has to work from 6 to 2, so she knows I'll go over there early and start.
With my mom, it'd be a lot of, what the hell is this? You were raised better than that.
Well, she came and hid alcohol in my car, so that her roommate wouldn't steal all of her alcohol. So,
Oh boy.
I'm not too worried about what she's got at her house. But my husband was there last night, and she's supposed to be moved out yesterday, but the landlord told her she could have for the weekend. Anyways, because she's got a friend of hers is moving in right after she moves out. So anyways, she my husband was there last night. He goes, dear, she needs help. She's not even close. I was like, all right, I've got to come to town anyways tomorrow, so I'll do what I can while she's at work. Then I get it done faster, you know.
Is she moving in with you now for a while?
Yeah, she's gonna move in with me for like until April or May. May, I think. And then yeah, May. And then she's moving in. She's gonna have her roommate as a sister, or her sister as a roommate now. And they're gonna be looking for another roommate. So I hope I'm going the right way. It looks like I am. Hasn't said recalculating, so it's going. I gotta go up to 8th Street.
One time we were in Mississippi, and I don't know what was with the Garmin. It was really being stupid, and it would have us drive like 300 feet down the road and do a U-turn, and then we go back the other way, and then it goes drive 300 feet down the road and do a U-turn. I thought Jim was gonna throw it right out the window. I mean, he's like flipping out. He's like, that thing's going out the window.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
It's a little chilly here.
Snowing here.
Is it?
It's like 30 something.
Snow until Monday,
I mean, it's not real cold, but it was snowing this morning.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some.
But then it's supposed to be warm for the weekend, like up in the 40s again.
Oh, it says 25, feels like 17. And now our chances went up to 88%, so I guess we're getting some.
Yeah, I would say. No.
Anybody know Diamond Matches? The matches? Diamond Match. There's the Diamond Match company right there.
Oh, really?
Oh,
To your
wow.
left. Closed down now, but yeah.
I didn't
No
know.
longer.
I didn't know that's where they were made.
I didn't know they quit making them. Or maybe they
Diamond
still.
Match right there. That's where all your matches are made.
Oh.
I gotta call Brandon real quick.
Okay.
Don't call me anything bad.
Don't call them late for dinner.
Or not? Is that they called Diamond Match? Yeah.
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 I think they still make them, but maybe they sold the name.
Yeah, maybe.
For
I know
for a while.
they're closing down this plant. A friend of mine that lost his job.
Because I know, like Schwinn bicycles, Schwinn doesn't have a factory anymore. They just license out the name to other manufacturers.
Hmm.
Like Pabst, there is no Pabst brewery
Yeah.
anymore. It's just whatever brewery Pabst
You can get
hires
one
to
of
make
those
the beer.
shoeboxes. Is there any?
It's Cloquet, Minnesota. I'm driving through. It's a cute little town.
Do they play croquet?
Cloquet.
I want to know if you used to call
I want to
your,
know if you could play croquet and cloquet.
I want to know if that friend who lost her job, if you called her the little match girl.
Everything's okay in Cloquet. Ooh, I could go. Ooh, if I wait till I could go to the thrift stores and kill time till noon, and then I can go have some beef tips and noodles at the restaurant.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, you're gonna have to show me. where-
Now turn left. I can't turn left there.
I think it's a black one. I don't think I have another Western one. Well, I might have a Western
Yeah, I
that's
know
a
you have
synthetic.
Yeah. This
Well,
was
this
not
was
synthetic?
leather. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's the one that's not synthetic.
Okay.
That should be easy to figure out.
Can you guys hear my GPS?
No.
It says I can't turn left. It keeps telling me to turn left, and they're all do not enter. Okay. Why is it having me turn left? Okay, I'm gonna go with it.
we had one take us to a river, and
I couldn't get across.
couldn't get across. It like wanted you to cross over, continue on whatever street. Well, the only problem is there's a river in the way. So I go back. I'm like, well, obviously we can cross the river. So we got a horse trailer on too. I go back, turn the rig around, and now
that was when we went to that auction at Park Falls. That pickup, they had part of the road closed off.
no, this was a different time.
Oh,
This was, and we ate Chinese that time. I think it was over by Ashland or something.
oh.
Well, whatever. So I get turned around, and then we're talking to the person we were picking it up. I think it was a snowmobile. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a flash trailer we had on. But the guy tells me, "Oh, yeah, they haven't had a bridge there in 20 years."
Yeah.
It wasn't like a recent change or something.
And I hate it because Jim will listen to the Garmin like just it has to be what the Garmin says. You have to listen to it. It took us into a cemetery. It's like got me turning on these cemetery roads. I'm like, well, this is just stupid. He's like, well, you gotta follow the Garmin. It's what the Garmin says. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. And he'll make me follow. I'm not kidding you. It was right in the cemetery like roads, which aren't even named. It's got me like following them.
I'm blind faith. Whatever they tell me, I believe it. I believe everything. Garmin,
Oh, that was easy.
politicians.
Here, go weigh that for me.
I wonder where I can go in at. I wonder if they're closing this school down. Wish they would have had a live auction here, not an internet auction. I've reached my destination. Oh, that's a curb. They should go hit that. Oh, they got a big full dumpster. I wonder what they got in that dumpster.
Hit it. Is there?
I'm sending it right now, Lori.
What'd you say, Jim?
Is there a fence around the dumpster?
No,
Hit it.
it's like all garbage.
That's an invitation to trespass.
Yeah.
I always try to get Jim to do the GameStop dumpster in Rylander, and I can never get him to do
I'm
it.
not doing it. I'm afraid I'll get caught.
I'm like, just come over. I'll run over and do it. But he's like, no, I'm too embarrassed if you get caught.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's like, no. He has no like sense of adventure.
I talk tough, but I'm a total square.
It's not illegal in Wisconsin to do it, is it?
I know, but I don't even want the person to get mad at me.
Oh. Well, in these small towns, though, it would be embarrassing, you know, to be caught digging in the dumpster. I mean, like, even my husband's like, oh my God, you better not be dumpster diving on YouTube. How embarrassing. I tell my friends about your channel. And I'm like,
So then Nikki has to start a whole nother YouTube just to do dumpster diving
just
on.
to do dumpster diving.
You have to back off on the jokes about Gary.
That was like last night. I was talking about my fart machine, and Dwayne goes, "Is that Gary or Lugnut?" Your fart machine.
Did you see Steven's video this morning?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh my God. It's like 5 seconds long, but it's funny.
Is it him and the horse?
Yes.
Well, we double dog dared him to do it.
Hi, Lori.
Howdy. Trying to get my camera working here, parked at the gas station. So,
Oh, Lori's on the road too.
yeah.
Oh boy.
So on the road.
Trying.
You have unlimited internet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this will suck your
All
internet.
right. All right. There we go. Now y'all get
Where
to
are you
listen to
going
this
today?
for the drivers. What's that?
Where are you going today?
I'm heading over to the nursing home to drop off some money to Teresa because Dummy drove off without any money and she's about out of gas.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if this is where I pick up. This guy's going in there, so this might be.
But that's my last stop, so then I can head home and get back to work.
This might be the right.
I don't have a radio in my truck right now, so I need some kind of sound going on.
Yeah.
A full Salvation Army truck just went by. Maybe I should follow him.
There you go.
Follow the truck.
Hijack them. Pull them over.
Yeah, pull over. I want your
Are you
shit.
Minnesota.
Nikki, you can hijack them and then run back across the state line. You'll be safe.
Yeah.
Once you cross into Wisconsin,
The Indian police will be getting me. I'm on the reservation.
Oh, okay. Well, that is stubborn.
All right, I'm gonna go see if this is where I need to be. I'll be back.
Okay.
Do we have any 12 by 12 by 8s in here? I gotta go outside. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, dumbass. There's two sides of the road. Pick one. Jeez.
When I was a little kid, my grandma was this real proper lady. Okay, she would, very articulate, especially in public and stuff like that. She would not use, obviously wouldn't cuss in public or anything like that. But when I would ride around in the car with her, she'd swear up a blue street, and my mom was like trying to figure out where I'm learning all these cuss words. And my grandma's like, yeah, I don't know where he's learning it or whatever. And then she probably figured out I was riding with my grandma because every time somebody this is in Chicago, every time somebody cut her off, she can't even say what she said.
Well, I'm the daughter of a truck driver. After my dad got out of the Marines, he started driving a truck. So you can imagine where I learned and what I learned.
There you go.
I don't have road rage. I just hate stupid drivers.
Yeah. Well, my grandma was also a Hungarian immigrant, and some of the stuff she was saying was in Hungarian. So that was what tipped my mom off where it was coming from.
And as it says, my husband said his GPS would tell him to make turns where you couldn't and do weird things.
Ours does sometimes.
Good thing he stopped traveling. Who knows where he would have ended up.
Oh my God, that day in Mississippi where we'd drive 300 feet and it would say do a U-turn. Well, I got to listen to Garmin. Well, after the third U-turn, he's freaking out, ready to throw it out the window. I'm like, stop listening to it.
Oh my God.
You know how you meet people that they say stuff like that all the time? Like, I'm going to throw my cell phone in the campfire, or I'm going to throw my Garmin out the window. I will actually throw the Garmin out the window.
Oh my God.
That's not an idle threat. And I was ready to do it.
Wow.
It did something real stupid where when we were driving, because we were driving from Mississippi to Florida, and we're going through Mobile. Instead of leaving us on the highway, I'm like, just stay on the highway. Garmin says to do something stupid off the highway, and he's driving, so he's got to listen to it. But, I mean, that thing tells us to do some really stupid shit.
Both fencing Garmin employees.
And it's not like I'm driving around Mobile at, 2 in the afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's taking me in these like industrial parts of town and stuff.
Kathy says, Tara here in Mississippi, Garmin's don't work because they won't pick up the dirt road, and they are always wanting you to do illegal U-turns.
Well, this was in Jackson, Mississippi, which you would think it would pick it up there. I think that's their state capital. I mean, it was a decent-sized city.
There was some dirt roads now that I think about it.
No, we were because it was by a freeway.
No, there was people on the side of the dirt road playing banjo. I do remember it.
Oh,
You sure do have a pretty mouth.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Burt Reynolds was there with sleeveless shirt
No,
on.
that was Georgia.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds was there with a sleeveless shirt on. I'd have stayed.
No, he's wearing a neoprene vest.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Burt Reynolds in Deliverance is the guy everybody wants to be.
Are we on his head?
I swear, officer, my garment said it was okay to cut through this cornfield.
Oh yeah, they tell you to turn up a one-way street all the time. That I do see a lot.
Here, weigh this since you're standing.
$2.14.
Do we even have big bubble wrap?
Going on up here, a bunch of cops.
Oh. It's probably Friday afternoon, and the map maker guy is like, "I got a hot date."
Bring me
tonight,"
like
and they
if there's
don't
any
do the
of those
map
small boxes from Joy, that'd be like in that 6x6 range. Bring it out. Bring that too.
Where would I find that?
There any other boxes? Okay, but bring the big bubble wrap.
Nothing you speak of, we don't have. No. You know what I do for 6x6? Not very well.
Oh.
What's everybody got going on today?
I'm gonna try to go to the store. I'm packing right now.
I'm hoping to get.
I just sent Brandon to the thrift store, so we'll see what happens there.
I finally got all that mess cleared out of my office before the avalanche happened.
Yeah, you had some big stuff you sold on your quarters auction.
Yeah. I'm glad to get it out of there because I had nowhere to move. I had about the width of my office chair, forward and back.
Do you have an auction tonight, Lori?
Yeah. I'm going to try it on YouTube. On YouTube Live, I'm going to post a link to my channel and lots of stuff on your auction page and see how it goes.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but I found some stuff while I was cleaning my office. Like, oh, hey, I know I can do that.
Yeah.
I forgot I had that. So imagine what you find when you start moving things around.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I can actually get into my storage barn, both of them. Of course, I can barely move today, but it's like, oh, every time I take a step. I think the only thing that didn't hurt was my hair.
Yeah. I fell on the ice yesterday, and I'm sore today, too.
You probably feel even worse tomorrow. By the way, how's Valerie feeling where she fell? I know she's been sick, but I know she fell the other day, too.
Oh, yeah, she fell the other day on her knee. I think, yeah, I haven't heard, but she's been so dang sick.
Brandon said there was nothing at the thrift store. That sucks.
Don't you guys have a St. Vincent's de Paul there where you're at, too?
Yeah. I was there yesterday.
They have a clearance rack at yours?
No.
Because they have a clearance rack at mine for like $1.40 or less a piece.
Wow.
I usually do good there. Plus, we get a magazine called the Reach magazine. It's always got a $5 coupon, so I put that in there too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because if you wait long enough, all the good stuff that's on the floor shelves or floor racks will end up on the clearance rack eventually.
I might have to go there again today.
My local thrift stores have been really tapped. I mean, I think I walked around them yesterday, and there's just nothing good.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a few things yesterday. Like I got that mini food processor and that Texas Instrument calculator and stuff. Not too much, you know. I mean, I was just there a couple of days ago, so and they, you know, I think I got what they had, you know what I mean? Like, you know, everything that
Like
I
my
seen
local
I picked
thrift
up,
stores,
but
my local
Screen in
church
Ohio.
ones here, they'll be like switchover, like when they go from winter to spring or summer to fall. You'll have like some really good picking because they hoard all that stuff in their basement, and then they bring it up for inventory change. But right now, I mean, unless they put out something new, it's just really picked over.
yeah, I don't think they're doing any of that yet. So it's kind of like at a standstill.
Yeah.
Hello, California greenhorn fisherman.
Come on, dude. At least do the speed limit. I can walk faster than that. Ooh, is that river really rolling? We got a lot of rain up here.
Yeah, I have a friend down there in Kentucky that says the Ohio River's really been kind of flooding around there. And stuff.
Oh yeah, New Richmond is under state of emergency right now, I think, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
We're asking for volunteers to come down and help with cleanup, and it's raining now. So I mean, it's not like it was. It rained hard here last week. My entire yard was nothing but a pond.
I saw something where some guy's on a street in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, this video, and he like noodles a catfish right off the street. Yeah. I mean, he picks it up off the street. It's crazy.
The one guy
like right in front of his house.
The one guy caught a 50-pound shovel head right in his yard with his hands. And I spent all 12 hours on a pay lake ticket trying to catch one that big.
Yeah.
I'll just go down like for the rain. My truck's not too loud, is it?
No. Your sound's a little low, but we can understand you.
All right.
That's all that matters.
I got new tires on my truck, and they have that new tire sound.
Well, that's good, though.
Oh, yeah, I'll just use this. I'll use 2 of these. I'll be all right. Oh,
how much is the thing worth?
Not a lot. No. Yeah, this is cheaper. No, I'll do it my way. Or put in.
What in it?
Salt pepper shakers.
You need 2 boxes for those pairs.
Yeah, I think with the bubble wrap. Well, maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, well, probably. Yeah. I don't want bubble wrap. No.
Yeah, it's a pretty good flip, Mike. I was talking about that TI 86 that I found. It looks like it highest it could be like $30. It's in excellent condition, and I paid $2 for it. So yeah, it's the first one I ever found there. Usually they have those in the case, in like the jewelry case, but this one was just like in a basket, like over by the stationery stuff. I was surprised. Is Nikki inside?
I think she's probably in there picking up, I think. That one came back. Yeah. It had a little bit of wiggle, but I had a little wiggle.
Yeah, that sucks, Mike, about those boots.
It's not a
If I find anything with dog food in the bottom of it, I'm like, oh no. That's the first sign for me. I had never seen that before, but we're trying to keep our dog food, you know, kind of locked up and like we started feeding the dogs in a different place. And so it's kind of more contained. And I used to have dog food just out in a bowl in the living room. Well, not in the living room, but right in the entryway. And that's where they were picking it up at. And I don't leave it there anymore.
Oh my God! Talking about mice, I had the weirdest dream last night. And I'm sitting in my living room, but I have these curtains, like I had a curtain balance, and I saw a mouse go running across. I'm like, oh my God. And I caught it, and it was trying to bite me, but I didn't want to kill it because I felt kind of bad. So I'm like holding it by the scruff of the skin, by the back of the neck, trying to get Jim to take it outside. And he's all like, no. Anyway. It was a weird dream. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike had some ski boots that he was gonna sell on eBay, and they got destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, mice can be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I see a lot of like stuff at auctions because you'll have people that have stored in storage sheds or whatever, and then the mice get in there, and then you gotta watch it because you might bring something home and you're like, damn it, you'll have like mouse pee on it or chewed on, or you know, they've gotten inside the box and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd think the mouse would go outside to pee because it's like in their nest. It's like, yeah, just go outside your nest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't even make sense. Most animals vacate the nest when they got to do that. But not mice.
Well, y'all, I'm here. I'll be back on in a bit.
Okay.
Y'all can keep me company on the way home.
All right.
Bye. Figure out how to get off of here.
We will not let you go now. You're stuck.
All right, I'm done packing, Jim.
I guess this last, I'm done with that tape box. If you want to tape it and label it, wing it, I'll move on to the saddle.
Oh, so all I gotta do is tape it and weigh it?
Yep.
Oh my god, you didn't reverse it? Isn't that going media mail?
Oh, shoot.
I mean, will they bust you for not reversing it?
Yes. Well, what words have we got on it?
See? Oh, you just stacked them in. Okay, I'll just restack them.
Well, I got bubble wrap in between the layers.
Oh.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to cross the shit out. You look close.
I don't know. I didn't look at it.
You guys have a lot of sales yesterday?
Talking to you.
We did one big one. But no, otherwise it was kind of slow. Yeah, it's been kind of slow for like the last, I don't know, like a week.
Yeah.
Oh, we just sold some can, an oil can. Anyway, here, let me just see here. Sailing. Take me away. Yeah, it was a huge day. Okay, so we had a $541 day, but how does it show? Yeah, we sold a saddle.
Oh.
Oh no, we sold it the day. No. Okay, here's how I can find it. That would all be by the second. Okay, so we sold some carburetor books for $15. Oh, we sold a snow globe for $40. A little $8 VHS tape. And we had one of those. If you ever see these, this is a good thing you brought this up. If you ever see those little sinks, they're like what I would call a bar sink. It's a little tiny sink. It'll fit like in a motorhome or a wet bar. Pick those up if you see them at a garage sale cheap. Yeah, because we just sold one for $40, and the stainless steel, it don't weigh nothing. They're super easy to ship.
Awesome.
We pick those up cheap. I see them at garage sales for a couple bucks all the time. I always pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we had a piece of literature which we put on auction. What do we list that International Harvester literature for?
$20.
Yeah, we listed for $20, but it got up to $30. So we didn't know it would go that high, so that was kind of nice having that. We put on a 5-day auction, so we got more than we thought.
Yeah.
And then I got a thing called a Tascam audio recorder player that I bought at a government auction. And what it's for is like when they have conferences. This thing it can record the conference digitally. It puts it on a card.
Oh.
And I got $280 for that.
Awesome.
That's what made the day. I mean, the other stuff was pretty small. I guess we had an okay day otherwise. I guess it wasn't super horrible.
What is that called again? DS cam?
Oh no, Task. It's TAS. CAM.
Oh, okay.
The model, it's an SS-R200. So if you ever if you watch your local government auctions and stuff like that, if you see something like that come up,
Jim bought like a whole rack for $150, and this was part of it. And what was the other thing we sold for $150? Like a
microphone switcher or something.
Yeah. So I mean, so far we've done, what would that sell for?
$450 I've done out of it.
Yeah, $450 out of it.
Hmm.
So, in your area, always check your government auctions.
Yeah, schools would have them. Your police station, courthouse, they would have them.
And I don't know if it's like this in other areas, but sometimes it isn't just government liquidations. You'll have the state will run its own surplus auction site, or you could even have a county run its own auctioning off its stuff site. So you always should check all of that government auctions.
And we had a cast iron door that goes in front of a fireplace. So that cast iron door went for $90. But it's like one of the, in those houses are 150 years old, they'll have that cast iron door that goes over the front of the cast iron fireplace in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
One of them old. I mean, this thing's I would guess it's probably about 150 years old.
Yeah.
These keyboards I bought are brand new.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so they're worth even more than $35 each.
I don't know where my tape is. Did you take it?
Now I wish I would have gotten all 24 of them.
And the reason when you said, did you guys do anything yesterday? It's like, oh, no, it's pretty. Actually, we did pretty good now looking at it. But we had to get a house name with it. So.
Yeah.
But him to own our house.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like you don't have no fun money. We can't go, have fun with anything. But, oh, well. Kind of takes a whippy out of it. And the other thing is we've been so strapped. I mean, lately, because the other days were so horrible that, it was it was like we've been doing without stuff.
Yeah.
So then we get an influx of money. I mean, I'm just saying that we'd want to go out and have fun with it, but then you have an influx of money. It's like, oh, good, I could buy this. No, it's all got to go to a. So here we are again.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, these are all. They all have registration codes with them and everything. Nice.
Oh.
Awesome.
This is all with the computerized. It's got software with it and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. These might be too nice to sell.
There you go.
No, if they're worth money, you should sell them.
I'm gonna.
Nikki, you got
Really
treat.
wish, now I really wish I would have gotten more of them. Damn it. I didn't realize they were all brand new. They just said that they were in good condition. You know, well,
Yeah.
you figure while they were in a school, they were probably beat by the kids, you know. You never know. But no, these are all brand new. They're not like in a box, but they're in their packaging. They're clear plastic bags. And all the software and everything's all brand new in it. I think I done good.
Good.
Yeah. Just makes me wish I had more of them. Oh well. Yeah, if I would have gotten all 28 of them, I would have had birthday gifts for the whole year for all the nieces and nephews. I've been able to make a good profit.
Yeah.
Oh well. I should have bid more aggressively.
Well, you were busy too.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, they said in good condition, which never always means good condition either. And I was thinking, okay, they came from a middle school. Middle school kids beat shit. You know, that ain't theirs. So I didn't know. They didn't say that they were new. Well, here they are. They're brand spanking new. They're never been used. Oh well. What time is Salvation Army opens? Oh, it's open. Huh, and right diagonal from my pickup is the Salvation Army thrift store.
Oh.
There you go.
I wonder if it's better than my Salvation Army.
Oh my gosh, Nikki, that Oreo kid is something else.
Yeah, he's a different duck.
I watched that one with him with the heart-shaped glasses where he's playing that ukulele. That was pretty good.
He likes my show though, so.
Well, and unfortunately, I didn't catch it when it was live, so I couldn't get a wrench because he was giving everybody who was in the chat a wrench.
Yeah, I got a wrench.
Administrator or moderator or whatever. I could have a fancy YouTube job.
Jeez. God, people are so dumb. That's one thing I hate about online auctions is there's so many people in online auctions that don't know the process.
Yeah.
They don't know about picking stuff up. They don't know because they're not auction people. So they just don't know how it all works. And the guy's like, we're trying to keep everybody out of the gym where we have everything because we don't want people helping themselves to other people's stuff. So we put everything in the gym, nice and neat, so we can find it. And we'll bring it to you to the door, and then you have to take it from there to your vehicles. Well, there's stairs I have to climb up and down. I didn't bring any help. Well, it said right on the auction thing, bring help, bring things to haul, you know? It's like, and then they're like, well, I don't know my bidder number. And he's like, well, we don't have our computers up and running quite yet. So you're going to have to step in the back of the line. Well, I was here first. Well, if you don't know, she goes, I know exactly what I got. I said, hey, I can go pick out what I got too. I'll get all those 24 keyboards.
Heck yeah.
Like, God, lady, shut up. And then she's asking everybody if she can borrow their phone. It's like, you didn't even bring a fucking sorry. You didn't even bring a freaking cell phone with you? My God. Then she didn't know how much it was going to be. And I was just like, wow. Amateur hour at the pickup.
The cell phone's kind of like cigarettes. I don't mind if you didn't bring them with you, but don't be asking me for mine.
Yeah, really.
I had this guy at Walmart one time ask to use my phone. It was when I had a flip phone. And it would get real hot against your face anyways. Well, I let him use it. And I thought I sanitized it enough before I used it again. But apparently I didn't. I ended up with this nasty thing on the side of my face. It like took up most of the side of my face. Ew. And it had to have been from him because I've never had anything like that before. I mean, yeah, I've had acne or whatever, but nothing like this. I mean, it like went all the way around on the side of my face. Wow. And it was so gross. And I was like, nope, never again am I ever going to let anybody use my cell phone.
I'm picturing a dude at the exact same moment you're thinking that, who also has something on their face saying, oh my God, it must be that lady that I borrowed that cell phone from.
Yeah. He had something funky on his face. I don't know what it was, but.
Well, you know my steps. Step one, Nikki, is avoid eye contact.
Yeah. I was like, anybody else? No way. Not unless I know them, of course. I mean, you know, there's people at the auction that I know or whatever. I'll let them use it, but no. So then this lady step into the back of the line. Then the people that because she used her sister or brother-in-law's bidder number when she bid on it. So that's why she didn't know what the bidder number was. She's like, well, I didn't know I was going to need a bidder number. Well, how in the hell did you think you're just going to come and pick what you wanted and say this is mine? So anyways, she went to the back of the line. Well, then the people that she was with that she used their bidder number, they came. And she's like, oh, they're here now. Can I get my stuff? And they're like, no, you already used up your spot in line. Now you need to go back to the back of the line and wait your turn. I'm like, oh, bullshit. Well, this is ridiculous. Well, it's the way it needs to be done.
I know, and
when you buy at live auctions, we just take all of our stuff. We know what we bought, you know, but this was a little more controlled than it is at live auctions.
I had a guy with a cart filling up one of those little pull behind wagons, you know, like a gardening cart. He was at my pile loading up. We're loading up on the other side of the auction, you know, because it's where we could get our vehicle in. And then I look across where I just left because, Tara was loading something in the vehicle, but she needed help. So I went over by her and left my pile. I mean, I've been gone like, I don't know, 120 seconds. I look over and there's somebody digging into my thing, putting the stuff in a garden cart. I'm like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I thought this stuff was just left here. I'm like, yeah, there's like 20 trucks loading right now. Nobody left their stuff behind, you freaking thief. And and it wasn't until I got home, there was a box of pocket knives that was gone, that was in that pile that I didn't get back. You know, because he's like pulling all my stuff out of his cart and putting it in, but I didn't get the pocket knives back.
I hate that.
Yeah.
My husband,
I mean, if it's the next day or something, and they're pretty sure they're not coming back, and the auction company says, go ahead and take it out, they're not coming back. Okay, that's one thing. But you don't just take it upon yourself to just go start digging through other people's piles. That's called being a thief.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got feedback.
Morning, Michelle.
That better?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not my hand. It's not. Anyways, one time my husband
bought a radio, a Midland radio at an auction. And he checked it all out at the beginning of the auction. And so when we did the auction, he bid on it, won it, paid like, I don't know, $15 for it or whatever. He paid up for it because he wanted it for himself.
Yeah.
Got the box, no radio in it.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's like, dear, I knew there was a radio in it. I say, I know, I saw you looking at the radio.
Wait, did you get your money back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Normally you don't.
You didn't get the radio.
Normally you don't get your money back because you buy it as is.
As it is, yeah.
But because he's a friend of ours, yeah, you give us our money back.
Well, I'm sure, though, the auctioneer at some point said, yeah, Midland Radio in box.
Yeah.
I mean, so if the auctioneer misrepresents it at the stand saying there's a radio in there, which innocently, I'm sure he did think there was a radio in it, but the fact is there ain't no radio. Yeah, I don't care. I know it's as is, but it is also as you say it is. I mean.
Exactly. Yeah, we ended up getting our money back, but yeah. Oh, my husband was pissed.
Do you remember? I don't know if you ever saw that episode of Judge Judy with the eBay case where the girls were selling pictures of like fancy cameras and stuff.
Yes, I did.
And then they sell a picture of the camera or whatever.
And they misrepresented it like it was the camera, but yeah.
I saw it on YouTube. It's out there on YouTube somewhere. It is kind of funny. I love Judge Judy. You know, when she really hauls her ashes. I love it. I would not want to be married to Judge Judy. Not get away with much.
Can you imagine her as a mom?
Oh, yeah. That's even worse. I mean, I like her show and everything, but I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's still on.
I don't know. She's getting pretty old.
She's got to be getting pretty long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Well, is that Sherry O'Terry, or is there like her
daughter-in-law or something? Yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
There's a couple of other ones that are good too. There's one that's real scary.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God, there was one time where I knew the people that were on it.
Oh wow.
I did too.
It was a horse one, but I was like, oh my, I knew his like grandfather, but I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I know like somebody that's on Judge Judy right now. Anyway.
I wind up knowing a lot of people on Cops.
There was somebody on one of the judge shows. I don't remember if it was
Joe
I don't
Brown.
think it was Judge Judy. Anyways, I knew the people that were on it. They weren't like friends of mine, but they were customers of mine at the casino.
Yeah.
When I worked there.
Oh my gosh, Nikki. Do you still have your fan with all the feathers? I didn't know you worked at the casino. We just sold a t-shirt. What casino is that from? And it's called Crazy.
It's called the Riviera.
Well, anyway, we just sold this Vegas shirt, and it's the whatever casino, Crazy Ladies, Las Vegas's best topless review. But when you said that, that's what made me think of.
Is it really for a topless review?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that when I listed it.
I read the shirt. I just packed it this morning.
Oh.
That was about 25 years ago. Yeah, my oldest daughter was just born. So yeah, it was 25 years ago.
Were you you weren't a pit boss or anything, were you?
No.
Oh.
Nothing exciting like that.
I know this guy was a pit boss. He told me they can actually adjust their odds on the slots from the control room.
Yeah.
Because he says that what'll happen is if they see you're winning big on slots, when you start moving around the different slot machines or whatever, they usually leave the one alone that you're on. When you start, it was a Riviera. When you start to move around, they'll see where your direction you're headed, and they'll switch the odds on that bank of slots.
Yeah.
If you're cleaning them out, because it's not that they don't want to pay you money, which is probably part of it. But he says the problem is you may have some kind of device that you're cheating the machines with.
Yeah.
He says the only one. He says the best thing to play in a casino that they can't do nothing about is roulette. Because there's just no way to fix it. If the person's winning at roulette, there ain't a damn thing they can do about it.
Huh. I went through. I started going to the blackjack training because they were being paid a lot better than what I was. But then we ended up moving out of town, so I had to quit.
Oh.
Yeah, in blackjack they changed the dealer, they changed the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Do stuff to break that up too. I like to gamble on buying stuff at auctions and then selling it for more money on eBay. That's my gambling.
Me too. Me too. That's why I say this is my lottery.
Yeah.
There's no floor show, but well.
Yeah. That's what YouTube is for. And because we do this job, we can watch more YouTube.
Oh my gosh, right now I'm taking a magic marker and I'm crossing off, it's a Dixie cup box that's got advertising all over it. I didn't turn it inside out and we're shipping something medium mail, so I had to black everything out on it. It's just a big thing. But it was already packed and Tara's like, oh my gosh, you didn't turn the box inside out. I'm like, I'm going to have to magic marker it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Did it.
I just stick my white sticky labels on it.
This one you'd have to cover it. I mean, the whole thing is it's a big box full of these old beta tapes that is just covered with advertising and words.
Mm.
OJ says my wife hit the jackpot on her honeymoon cruise. Turns out it was a nickel slot and the payout was $32.
Oh, geez.
Oh my God, she only bet one nickel.
She must have been betting one nickel.
I had 25 cents left. I went in the casino with $40 like I always do, and I actually didn't have any more money out in the car or anything. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go smoke. I'm with this that young girl I used to hang out with that we weren't dating or we just hung out. Anyway, so I'm like, she's still in the casino. I'm like, I'm gonna go have a cigarette on the van. So I'm walking out of the casino and I see this machine. It's something lightning. It's a quarter machine. I dig in my pocket. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a quarter. I dumped the quarter in. I hit the big jackpot.
Oh no.
It was $125. But the dude next to me, he's like, dude, he goes, oh my God. He goes, you only played one quarter? He goes, do you realize what you would have won if you'd have played whatever? I look at him, I'm like, dude, that was my last quarter. He's like, yeah, that's a good one. I'm like, no, I'm serious. That was my last quarter. He's like, oh my God, are you lucky? And he's like, what are you going to do now? I'm going to cash out and I'm walking out that door.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I sat with my pocket full of money and smoked cigarettes out my minivan till Julie was done.
That's funny.
It was awesome. Yeah, because I'm like, oh man, I just blew $40. I'm broke.
Yeah.
I used to like to go play bingo, but I don't have anybody to go with anymore.
I think bingo is like watching paint dry.
I like it. Makes your money last longer.
I used to go like once or twice a year with my mother-in-law. But yeah, I was like watching paint dry.
I like it. I like it too, but I can't play too many games at once.
Oh, like too many cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't. I'm not a number person. I can't follow the numbers.
Oh. You got to have like a dauber in each hand. You just go right down the lines, looking for the numbers. Yeah. Totally in the bingo zone. I haven't played bingo in a long time.
Well, if I lived over there, I'd play bingo with you, but
yeah. I'll remember that, Nikki.
My brother and I were in Green Bay. He took me to see George Jones. It was my birthday. He's like, he paid for me and Tara to go see George Jones, which was real nice, at the casino in Green Bay. Yeah. So we're walking. The show's over. Bought our T-shirts or whatever. We're leaving, and he's like, "Oh, I want to try the casino. I never been in a casino." I'm like, "Wow, okay." I mean, he's like in his 30s, but okay. So we go in the casino, and he wins He hits one. He gets like, I don't know what it was, like $350 or something.
I think
Nice.
so.
He's like, what do I do? What do I do? I go, well, you stand here and wait. He goes, but then what do I do? He goes, should I play more machines? I said, hell no. I go, you just paid for your whole night. You turn around while you head right out those doors.
Yeah, exactly. Come back another day.
Yep. Because I guarantee you, yeah, you stay here with that $300 thinking you're a winner. You'll leave it here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We didn't bring in one of those flashlights, did we?
Oh, there's one in the arena. I left. I forgot out
I'll
there.
see. Maybe my phone will work. I got that stupid scale that wears a flashlight to put the stuff on it.
I went to this truck stop in Reno one time, had dinner, took a shower, and I decided to play $5 in the slots. I ended up winning like $150.
Nice.
I was so dang excited. I mean, my shower was free, my supper was free, my gambling was free. I was so excited. And I was telling everybody, I won $150 on the slots. And my friend's like, $150 is really not that much to win in Reno. I said, yeah, but it paid for everything that I did tonight, you know?
Yeah.
I was so excited. Yeah, if I win and it pays for my dinner and everything else or whatever, and the night is free, I'm fine with that. If I just break even, I'm totally fine with that.
Well, I did.
If I break even at the casino, I think I won.
Yeah, I did it with the my $40 rule, and I won 900 and some. Well, on one pull, I won 900 and some dollars off a quarter machine. It was like the top thing. And then I thought, well, now I'm a winner. It's the only time it's ever happened to me where like people say they're addicted to gambling, where you get that high. People are high-fiving me like I'm a superstar. Like I did something. Like, yeah. You start thinking it yourself. It's like, yeah, I'm a winner. I'm gonna go over there and win something else. Yeah, I lost it all.
Oh boy,
I lost every nickel. But I actually only lost $40 because that's all I walked in there with. But so
yeah.
From then on, and even before that, I used to say, when I win big, I'm walking out the door. I didn't walk out the door. I stayed there and blew it all.
Yep. Oh boy.
I'm gonna walk out of this place with like $5,000. No.
No. Surprise.
You're gonna get your butt handed to you.
I should run into this thrift store and see what they have. Looks like I'm not going to get much of my daughter's house done. It's already 10:30 and I'm looking at thrift stores. I get to go play with Diesel.
I think I'm going to shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yep. For today.
Yeah, I'm going to leave to go to town anyway.
Bye, everybody.
You guys have a good day. Get lots of cha-chings. I'm going to take pictures today, so hope to see you tomorrow. As far as I know, we'll be on this channel, so look for us in the morning.
And don't forget to watch us on Saturday on the auction show.
Yeah. Yep, we'll be on what is it called, Nikki?
Mothership
MSP
Products.
auction show.
Mothership Products auction. Yep. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, go subscribe over there. Mothership Products.
Yeah.
We'll be on there Saturday night. And nothing else going on this week, huh?
Mm-mm.
No, not really.
If Valerie feels better, then we'll have a listing party on Sunday. So, hopefully. So, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a good day.